Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Simon, and today I think you guys can tell what we're making. Like I said in the last video, I bought 2 of these spicy ghost pepper donuts and I don't want to waste food. So here we are, and there's some things in front of me that I'm a little scared about. Let's start out with a quick sound check. Good ASMR. This is really stale, and I want to eat it for lunch today because I don't know. You guys liked the last video, and I've seen on Pinterest, just doing a little bit of research before this, some recipes and some ideas for a donut breakfast sandwich. And I'm a big fan of breakfast sandwiches. Normally, I would usually put it on bread, not a donut. So, for a breakfast sandwich, we're going to need some eggs, some cheese, some bacon or something, and then we have kimchi, because there's not a whole lot of it left in the package, and I think it might actually work pretty well. We're gonna start with some eggs. We're gonna fry an egg. We're gonna cut this in half first of all. I don't think having it cut in half is gonna make it more stale. So we've got a cutting board. We'll grab our bread knife, and we'll just start by slicing this bad boy in half. I think we only need 1 egg for this. But we've got our donut now, cut in twain. If I just move my head out of frame, maybe it'll focus on that. Yeah. We've got a frying pan. So we're gonna start with, actually, we're gonna start with our bacon. We're gonna start with our bacon. The eggs are gonna be pretty quick. The cheese is gonna melt like nothing. We have our tofu all lined up on a baking sheet. We're gonna marinate it first, and so I should get a bowl or something out for that. Our marinade is going to be soy sauce and Vegemite. Vegemite is a very kind of umami flavor. If I can get the jar open. There we go. I'm gonna have a small bowl and a regular sized whisk. And we're just gonna combine these two. We might add some water to water it down. We'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? And we'll just mix that up. Let's add some water, water that down. Get a little more ASMR going here. We had the donut tapping against the counter. Now we've got some whisking sounds. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing here. I haven't made veggie bacon in a long time. Does tofu go bad? I know it can, but like, does it really? What we might do is actually cook down the marinade as well. So we've got all of that. We'll toss this in the oven. Preheat the oven to 400, 375. Let's start with 400. You guys want to see my cat? Quick cat break. This is one of them. He does not like being held. But he's pretty cute. I can already tell this isn't going to be a good idea. We're going to skip the kimchi. We're not going to do the kimchi. You know what? We're not doing the oven. We're not baking this. Cancel off. We're going to do this pan-fried. Pan-fried bacon. And the reason that we're doing pan-fried is so that I can cook the sauce down with it. And I think that's going to impart better flavor. It's going to impart better color. I'm going to be able to get better browning and crunchiness. And it's faster. And I'm hungry. And now it kind of smells like a gas leak. We're going to add some olive oil. Then we're going to add our tofu. We'll let that cook for a tiny bit. Add our sauce. Flip it. It's already up really high. Does not need to be that high. Oh yeah. Only got burnt a little bit there. Let me give you guys a close up. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that sizzle. You can just see. You can see that that's gonna get some good browning. But that's cooking now. We have a second pan for the eggs. I wanna keep those separate because I don't wanna mess up the eggs. We got provolone here. provolone is going to melt a lot faster, so we'll get a slice of that ready. It's gonna melt in like a minute. I can almost guarantee that. I think what we're going to do is actually toast the donut. That will help it get a little less stale. So we're gonna add our sauce now. I think it's about time. We might need a little more than this. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for the pan. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see there, if you look down at the bottom of that piece, yeah, that's cooking real nice. Handy dandy spatula. We're going to try to flip them. Yeah. Oh, look at the color on that. That looks fantastic. I know most of that color is coming from just the marinade, but look at that. Who knows? It might be pretty good. Because I think I've had a donut breakfast sandwich before, and I didn't mind it. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Our bacon's almost done. Let's actually get a quick shot of that. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, so we got a little piece of our tofu here. We're just gonna give it a little try. Maybe we need some salt and pepper, who knows. I think we could use a little salt. Maybe a little pepper. And other than that, it's gonna be pretty good. Well, the bacon's gonna be good. I can't guarantee anything about the sandwich. But that is off heat now. We're gonna toast our donut in the pan first. Normally you would want to do this in the bacon grease if you're using regular bacon. Get a nice little shot of this donut in here. It's getting nice and caramelized. You can actually see in there. Look at those bubbles. Flip this over. Ooh, that's nice and soft. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. So, donut's out. Still pretty hot, but it's nice and toasted. But now we're gonna add our egg to the pan. The pan's already hot. It's like I planned this. Get that nice sizzle. So let's get a good shot of the donut. So on the top, it's pretty plain looking, right? Might actually look a little bit better now. But on the bottom, we got that nice crust. And that's really what we're looking for. It looks kind of like a bagel. Honestly, kind of tastes a little better than cold. We're gonna add some salt and pepper to the egg. You see that nice little crust forming around the edges? That's pretty good. That's kind of what we're looking for. I mean, if you've ever fried an egg before, you know what that looks like. But that's starting to look pretty good. So we're gonna flip our egg. It should be done by now. I think if it's not done, it's probably not the end of the world. And honestly, it might be nice to have a little drip on that sandwich. You know, a little more egg yolk. Whew. We got nice even brownage on the bottom of that egg. Really what we're looking for. And we're going to add our cheese. Provolone, I put it into quarters just because it's smaller and easier to fit on the sandwich. The thing I like about provolone as well is that if it actually hits the pan and starts to melt on the pan, it crusts up really nicely. So that's going to go for a minute or two. We might actually want to cover that. Let's put this back on there. And that's just going to track some of the heat. But we can start building our sandwich now. We can put the bacon on the bottom. I think that's the right call. There we go. It's crisped up real nice. We can add a couple of slices of our veggie bacon. So we'll check up on our egg. It's probably close to done by now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Great. Perfect. So I'm pretty sure the smoke is just the leftover donut. Anyway, cheese is nice and gooey. Add that on top. And then voila. Cap it off. We have a delicious looking spicy ghost pepper donut breakfast sandwich. Not a sentence I thought I'd ever say. We got a nice, ooh, look at that cheese pull. That was great. Cheese tastes like cheese. Which is good. And overall, it looks pretty nice. I mean, let me get a couple of glamour shots of that first. Overall, does not look terrible. There it is. There's the thumbnail. Okay, so we got our cheese drooping down there. I think we have to give it a try now. Okay. That's actually not bad. It's a donut breakfast sandwich. If you've ever had one of those before, it's very sweet. The heat from the donut itself isn't a lot. There's a little bit of a crunch to it just with the sugar on top. I don't know how to feel about this. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Maybe I've just like numbed myself a little bit. I'm not gonna go in for another bite right now. Overall, I wouldn't make this again. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But I'm gonna go finish eating this because it's the only lunch I have and I spent 45 minutes on it. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to see more from me in the future, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time that I post a new video. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully without a spicy donut. I almost forgot that I had to record something for the ending. I know I don't need to, but I don't know. I like it. I think it works pretty well in the video. Where am I? Click over this way if you want to see a new video from me or a different video from me. Thanks for watching. I think I have to put that in now.